north side, St. Louis. Right there on 70, you feel? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah, you keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees.
I'm a river running on, you're the ocean blue. Lead me on the path, down the heaven road. Lead me through the water, lead me through the narrow. Where my love is cold, lift my heavy soul. Got glitches in my heart, got heaven in my bones. I keep rolling, like a river I keep rolling. Back to you, I keep rolling.
Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Too cute, too stylish, but I look like
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Got him looking. And one out now.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out, bases empty. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
Everything will be okay.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go.
Back in New York, our starter in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. And now he's falling behind Judge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And Judge spoils that one. The 2-2. Now one missed. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for the Yankees. Judge waits. This to third. Suarez tosses to first. Judge out on the play. And that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm
Top of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Skubal back to work. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And there's a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
One gone, runner at first. Randall Grichuk now. There's a strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Gabriel Moreno stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing low. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
La conocí, me conoció. Esto se me compromisó.
Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate. Yordan Alvarez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Chisholm went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, right side. Marte in plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him.
There's a swing and a drive. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jake Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Base hit center field. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings through that one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 outs. Mason Wynn stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. And that's down. A base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's a high chopper. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And foul ball. Swing and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gilbert Diaz into the game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jordan Montgomery up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one is upstairs. And that one hammered. Grichuk on the run. Dives. What a play.
A bit of a do-or-die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Naylor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 250 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. In the air to left center, Rodriguez on his way over, hauls it in for the out. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
On a line out towards center. Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1 strike.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And that extends the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Carroll at third. Perdomo at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Suarez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. A double and a run. There goes the runner. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Suarez makes the play. And there's 1 down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Singled and scored. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes Real Muto. Slice down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A double. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
1 ball,
He's only given
1
up
strike.
1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randall Grichuk. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Moreno in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Berger settles underneath it. He's got it, and that is that. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mason Wynn.
You could follow if you lost though. Boss flow. I be getting to the point like a crossbow. Gritty in another category. On another level, y'all ain't even so. Left check 1, 2. You hear me now? Everybody been.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Next pitch misses, and the count now even up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll gets under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. It's Aaron Judge now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. So they can't do anything. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Skubal back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the DH, Blaze Alexander. Breaking ball misses down and away. The Yanks leading by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down here 5-1. And we're back. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, could be two. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Chapman gets a piece there. And that skips in the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Nice job behind the plate there.
now batting, the first baseman,
Jake Berger digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Right through there, got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees. Bottom of the 6th. JT Realmuto steps in.
Real Muto.
Realmuto, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll snags it, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel has it sized up. Gurriel makes the catch. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract. Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
On the ground, 2 ball. Berger over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, John Curtis.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that. So we'll see how he settles in.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 2 now.
Ball. 1 ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a
No ball.
mile.
1 strike.
And that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor.
number 22, John.
Skubal back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
High fly ball out towards left center. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping in, Blaze Alexander. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one off the mark. 2-0. And a foul ball. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. Runner on at first with one gone, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, and that one is inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Alexander over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Chisholm, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside, and now it's 3-2.
3-2.
High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. That's the strikeout for Chappie.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Burger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Foul ball there.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Yankees 5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
When you shake it like that, bounce it up and down like that.
Here's Ketel Marte. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Man at first, nobody out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Rodriguez puts it away. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Here's Gurriel. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Digging in, Randall Grichuk.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's outside. They're down to their final strike. Cruz is just 1 strike away. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up. Win under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell. Everything that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth.